the Ampere.
Welcome. Next up are suggestions involving the overall stage, or maps as you may call them, in the Storm series. Starting with Storm 1, we got to play with stages that offered something new, which was wall fighting. This feature wasn't included in all of the stages that are to be found in Storm 1, but it's pretty close by having a total of 5 maps supporting wall fighting. Unfortunately, we didn't get to have it in the next game, which was Storm 2, since it got removed for unknown reasons, and Generations has followed in the footsteps of Storm 2 with not having it as well. It seems many have been wishing and hoping for SPYN to incorporate wall fighting again in the Storm games ever since Storm 1 was made. I did indeed enjoy having this very interesting feature in Storm 1 as well, and I too could see good potentials in having it again in the upcoming Storm games, if not Storm 3. So, what I want to suggest is introducing wall fighting again, except with a few minor details that I want to show as well. We'll get to that shortly. The reason why I could see good things in having wall fighting again is that it makes you able to go beyond the traditional flat surface, thus attributing the well-known ninja ability, which is wall and roof running. Let's start by breaking down a stage into wireframes so the whole situation is easier to grasp. We've got the wireframes illustrating surfaces lined out in space. In this example, we have a flat arena with a wall bending into a cylinder around it. Now, what I imagine being something unique to have is reachable surfaces up in the air, so that you will have some new sort of elements to conquer, which will tribute to the fighting experience and large ninja jumps that you normally have in the Naruto universe. The way I see it becoming possible is by having active surfaces on the wall boundaries in the stages there are. More naturally, I see those active surfaces becoming useful in places where there are high trees crossing in and out of the wall boundaries in the stages. Although it's the same as using traditional walls sticking up in the sky, so it's just about using the surfaces in the best way by making them active so that you can use the surfaces for new extraordinary moves to perform attacks with. This feature with having active surfaces ready to be jumped on, etc. on the walls also emphasizes the use of large ninja jumps, which basically means that it makes space for large ninja jumps to be incorporated into the game or upcoming Storm games. This is exactly what Kisame actually did in Storm 1 in his ultimate. He used large ninja jumps to perform his technique with. He jumped from the arena stage and up on any given surface in every stage to help him getting higher up in the air. This is truly something that's really awesome if you ask me. I've always wanted to be able to perform these large ninja jumps for strategic purposes and attacks. Let me show you an example of how I picture some of the already existing maps to be reused for this purpose of incorporating active surfaces on walls and in the air again. First, they need to map the stage wall boundaries so that the trees are cutting through it, so they thereby can be a part of the map. When they are inside the boundaries, they'll become active surfaces as shown with blue here, which allows players to use them in the matches as they like. Now, don't get confused by thinking of how it actually would work with the current traditional fighting on one flat surface. I have the right suggestions for how it should be put together, which will be coming later on in this suggestion video series. For now, I want you to think about having the ability to use new elements in your matches to make new and improved strategies and attacks. In the next part, continuing on this matter, is about how the camera animations and settings should be in order to maintain the fast-paced game desire as SPYN strives to achieve in their games. Furthermore, I've got a bit more coming on the subject environmental effects, as this is also a part of the maps that you fight on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, it would help me a lot if you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. This has been SPYN, and as always, thanks for watching.